Hey friends, today we're going to be working on our Mosaic clownfish. The first thing we have to do is to separate all of our tiles into different color piles. Our first step is going to be laying out the tiles on the clownfish so that we can see just how many we're going to need and so that we can see what it will look like when it's all glued on. As we lay our tiles out on the clownfish, we want them to be very close, but we do not want them to touch. I'm going to make my clownfish purple and black striped with white fins. We want to make sure that our tiles fill up the whole clownfish and that they don't hang off too much. A little bit is okay, but this will make grouting later easier. Now we are going to start gluing the tiles on our clownfish. You're going to use the coffee stirrer and dab a little bit of glue onto each tile. You'll notice that each tile has a flat, smooth side and a bumpy side. We want to put the glue on the bumpy side of our tiles. As you're gluing your tiles down on the clownfish, it is okay to move them around a little bit. The glue won't dry right away, and this will help you space your tiles. You might be thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to take me forever. And you might be tempted to paint the glue on the plaque of the clownfish. We don't do that because it takes a much longer time to dry, and it will make grouting difficult later. We have to let our clownfish dry for at least 24 hours before moving on to the next step. Now it's time to grout our clownfish. The first step of grouting is adding a little bit of water to the powder in the container. You're going to stir it up. We want our grout to look and feel like cottage cheese. If it does not, you might need to add a little bit more water. Add water a little bit at a time and keep stirring until your grout feels like cottage cheese. Now it's time to grout. You can wear a glove to do this part, but if you don't have one, that's okay. You're going to take your grout and with your hand, place it on your fish, slowly and gently pushing the grout in between the spaces of each tile. If you'd like, you can also do the sides of your fish plaque. We are gonna let the grout dry for about 10 minutes. You can see that it looks really chalky. You can use your fingers or a dry sponge to gently start wiping off the dry grout from each tile. You can use a small piece of paper towel to get the rest of the grout off of your fish and to polish it, making sure that each tile is super shiny. Your fish looks great. Make sure to put it somewhere special. Can't wait to work on another project together again soon.